Well, hello everyone. It is Positively Angelic here. We're going to go ahead and get started with a reading for you today. It is May 8th today, but this is a timeless reading. It could apply to you at any time that you watch it. So I am asking that the angels and fairies and goddesses and your higher being and higher self all come to this reading so that you will receive some messages. If it does resonate with you, please comment below. Please like, follow, and subscribe. It may not resonate with everyone, and everything in the reading may not resonate with everyone. So take what does resonate and leave the rest behind. All right, and then I have some things in the description box below that you can check out if you want to. All right, so let's get started with this reading. What do we have for the collective on this day? Alrighty. Okay, so here we go. A lot of people have been getting that card lately about diet change. We've got some chakra work. Oh, wow. Got a really powerful reading here, and it looks like some of you are going to need to really take heed to some of these messages because they keep on coming up. That means that they really need you to pay attention. So you've got the vegetarian vegan card. So you may be already vegetarian and vegan and you're just thinking about going organic. This will help your energy. It will help your spirituality. It'll help your frequency and the level of spirituality that you have going on right now. You will start to receive even more messages, downloads. Your clairs will get stronger. Okay. So also, there are many of you out there who are trying to come into who you are. You know, I'm also getting okay. Yeah, I'm getting that some of you are going to make major lifestyle changes, and there's going to be a lot of people who give you some resistance in that. But the resistance is only with them, okay? You're going to have a lot of jealousy around you. You may already have that going on. So taking care of your chakras, especially your throat chakra at this time, is going to be very important. So that you can speak your truth, you know, so that you feel comfortable knowing that setting those boundaries and telling who you really are, who you've always wanted to be, who you always knew you were, is now ready to emerge. Okay. You do have a twin flame relationship here. This is the person who has basically the other part of your soul. Okay. It could also be a soulmate. You know, we have millions of soulmates, only one twin flame. So, but I'm getting the twin flame relationship. Now, if you are in any kind of abusive relationship, please let that go. That is definitely not twin flame energy. Okay. But many of you have already met your twin flame. There was a little bit of maybe I'm getting disagreement or conflict. You know, you don't have to be with your twin flame if you don't want to be. Also, you know, when you're with your twin flame, the angels are saying that that's the last time on this planet for you and for that person. Okay. But you definitely don't have to choose your twin flame. Now, some of you are already with a soulmate or a twin flame and things are going quite well. You have worked out all previous conflicts and things are going in a very nice manner for you, more spirituality in your life, all the things that you desire. I'm also feeling like some of you are thinking about kind of going off grid or maybe camper living, tiny house living. Okay, if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, just leave it on in the reading here. So you also are a light worker. You may be a starseed, could be a crystal child, rainbow child, could be an indigo. You could be an earth angel, but you are a light worker. Okay, so you are really attending to your inner self, and you are doing the things necessary for your self-care right now. So, you know, there are plenty of activities I'm getting that you can definitely enroll in. You may want to do some online book studies. You may want to enroll in classes. You may just want to join some Facebook groups that have to do with other light workers so that you can combine energies with them. And that will definitely help your life too. Now, you still do have, as we all do, you have some worries, you have some concerns, you have some things that you are working to manifest that you've already been meditating on. Maybe you even have already a dream board or a vision board. Okay. So this will go right along with that, where you can take a box, you decorate it. You've probably seen it in many readings because it does keep coming up. And once you decorate it and you put things inside of the box, you know, the worries, the concerns, the desires, things that you just want to let go and allow God or the universe to take care of, or your higher being, you know, your ascended master, you want to get rid of those. So that's how to do this and allow law of attraction to actually work to your advantage. Okay. So I'm getting that we need to do an affirmations card at this point. So we're going to do one single affirmation card and see what affirmation that you could be saying that would help you on a daily basis. You can put this affirmation in your phone. You can write it down, put it on your computer at work, things of that sort. I'm getting that several of you are doing everything you can to manifest either a different career, your own business, or some money, or maybe all three. Okay. By default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships. So what this is really talking about here is that whenever we know what we don't want, right, we tend to focus on that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe he or she did that. This is not gender specific, right? But I can't believe that that person did that to me. You know, I can't believe this keeps happening in my life. So it's our thought processes that give us these things that seem to happen in our life, right? They seem to happen, but we manifest our own reality. So when we have emotion tied to something, those are the types of things that we get right in front of us, okay? Because each person's reality is different. I'm also getting that many of you out there are watching negative things, whether that be horror movies, crime shows, the news. You're also listening to those negative people around you, and you try to fight against it, and that doesn't seem to work for you, and you just get frustrated. Don't fight against it. Just be in your own power. Okay. Set the boundaries. Let the person know, hey, I don't want to watch that. So you can watch it. I'm going to go in the other room, watch something else. Or, you know, I've already talked to you about this, 45,000 times, and I keep telling you this is the way it is. So from now on, we're not discussing this particular topic. You just have to set your boundaries, and when you set your boundaries, you don't have to feel like you need to be in control anymore, right? Because the controllingness actually comes from not setting the boundaries. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move forward. I'm just going to put that under here. Or actually, let's just set that up, okay? We're going to set that up as our let me see where you can actually see it here. Put the little crystal in front of it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go to the goddess cards. I just go to the cards that I'm led to, just to kind of let you know that's how the cards are picked. I don't just make a decision before the reading or anything. Oh, I'm feeling a lot of awesome energies here for this reading. It's like I'm feeling, whenever you have these feelings of the people who will watch the video, it's it's a really good energy, you know, that I have from that, because they're just kind of showing me, you know, different people resonating with certain things in the video. So I really appreciate your energy, and I appreciate you being here and supporting my channel and supporting yourself, right? Okay. You got a lot of very similar colors in your reading with the different cards. So I'm getting that some of you actually may be a teacher or a counselor. You could be a social worker with children. These children need your help. Okay. There's so many children out there who are, you know, they're on medications that are unnecessary. I'm not a doctor. Okay. So I'm not advocating for, you know, no doctors or anything like that. I am a naturalist, but they are actually telling me that there are some children taking medication solely for the guardian to receive money. So if that resonates, you know, just take it as you will, because I'm just giving the guidance and the message, not claiming any kind of medical background at all, just nutrition background. You also have a love, you know, that twin flame. This is an eternal love. It's a soulmate twin flame relationship. And even if there are some problems, sit down and think, are these really non-negotiables? Are these big, huge problems? Or are we just arguing about who's supposed to take out the trash, right? See if you can resolve those conflicts. The little ones are things that, you know, on a daily basis, do they really matter? Or are they just building up? You know, are they building up to this climax that maybe would have been unnecessary, right? So that is a soulmate twin flame relationship. And if you want to secure that relationship, if it's coming, or if you want to renew that relationship that you're already in, go ahead and do some of those things. Retreat within yourself, and then everything will actually happen the way it's supposed to. So there's no need to hurry. There's no need to force anything. Whenever you do self-care, the things that you are working on actually just kind of, they just arrive into your life. They come right on out of your vortex and right into your life. Keep in mind, though, those huge things that you have been trying to manifest, you're not ready yet. You know, so since you're not ready, you know, the universe is going to give you little by little. God's going to give you little by little. Okay. Your inner self is going to give you little by little. And whenever you see each and every second of your day, find something to appreciate as many times during your day as possible. That will create the emotion of love and appreciation and gratitude, and that will help you even more. And then you're going to need to release something, you know, just like we were talking about this box over here that you want to create, to release those fears. You've got some fears. You've got also some people in your life, obviously, who are definitely control freaks, so to speak. So you're going to want to release that. You know, you want to let that go. And it may not be that you can completely go without speaking to them, but you don't have to agree to everything that they want. You know, I do feel that they are a little, okay, I'm going to say the word that I'm getting, okay? Don't get upset, but they're a little bit narcissistic. And if you're a cross watcher, it may resonate with you. It may resonate as being the other person, you know, so don't hear me saying that, you know, you're a narcissist or anything like that. But if you do feel that you have some narcissistic tendencies, or if the other person does, you know, you just might want to go inside yourself and see what kinds of things you need to do about that, right? You know, what kinds of things you can do to help. Now, if the person is not self aware and they would be reluctant, that would definitely not be something that I would bring up. Okay. You know, because that may make them, you know, just go into one of their, you know, hey, you're crazy kinds of behaviors, you know, and you definitely don't want that. But I do get that, you know, that something needs to come to an end. Okay. Whether that's a lack of something in your life or too much of something in your life, you need to let that go so that the new beginnings can come. And actually, they're telling me to really focus here on this third eye. Many of you have the ability to see things that other people don't see. They'll tell you, no, that's not really there. You're seeing things. But you are seeing things and it is really there. Don't let society tell you that you don't see, feel, or hear something that you really do. Okay. Um, Many of the people who are in mental hospitals, unfortunately, again, I'm not a medical doctor, but unfortunately, are actually people who do hear, feel, see things that we don't. You know, they are supposed to be here to help us to see those things. But, you know, I know many of you think, well, you know, society just conforms people. So it's up to those of us who are in a spiritual movement, you know, more of a rebirth, right? To help guide those who are not going through this. So you are called upon to help with environmentalism. Okay. You do appreciate nature. Uh, I see the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle. Somebody is thinking that, or maybe you are throwing something into your recycle can, or maybe you're actually at the recycling center, or maybe you work for the recycling company. Okay. Um, but you do care about the environment. You're trying to find ways to, I'm getting save oceans, water species, things of that sort. Um, yeah, so let's go ahead and move forward. Since they're talking about water, I do feel that mermaids and dolphins are in order here because they are actually talking about water in quite a few of these cards. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can. And I know I shuffle them right side up and upside down. It's just a thing that I do. I'm just guided to do that. I've always done that. And yes, I do shuffle them sideways as well, not, you know, the long way. So, all right. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, they're telling me to pull from the center. Wow. These cards are lining right on up. It's almost like you've got diagonals on a lot of these from the back to the front here. So it says, don't rush into action. You know, wait for those better results right now. And that is basically in regards to your eating habit change, because you're thinking of going one route, but you need to do some research first. Okay. Do some research on the kinds of things that you need for your body. I'm getting mono meals. Some of you want to look into mono meals. If that doesn't resonate, just leave it alone. But mono meals are actually where you eat a lot of one type of fruit or vegetable per meal. Or sometimes you might eat that one particular fruit or vegetable all day. It does promote healing, but if you do that, make sure that you look up how many calories that you will actually need to eat. Not that you want to do calorie counting. That's not always the best when it comes to fruits and vegetables and, you know, all kinds of produce, herbs, nuts, grains, seeds, whatever. but you want to make sure that you get in the right amount, because if you do a mono meal of mangoes and you just had 3 mangoes, that might not be enough. But shocking as it sounds, 12 might be enough. Okay. So yeah, so look that up if that's something that interests you. Otherwise, look up the type of eating plan you're supposed to do. And you've been praying for help. You have been meditating. You have been asking for help. But I see someone who prays, then worries, then has fear, then pray some more, and then wonder why it's not coming. Okay. As soon as you pray or meditate on something, use that God box, put it in there, let it go. Okay. Let it go. I hear the Frozen song right now. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. So let that stuff go. Okay. You cannot hold on to it and expect to be able to get the answer that you're looking for. Okay. Out of your vortex or out of the universe. Okay. Source can't send it to you if you're holding on to it. Holding on to the fear of it, that is. So we just got the endings and beginnings card over here. The mermaids and dolphins are also saying out with the old, in with the new. Okay. You know, if you need a new shirt, you need to get rid of that old one, bring in the new one. Okay. So if this is a person, as difficult as it may sound, I'm getting that it's a friend, but it definitely could be a partner, a spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Okay. Not gender specific. Okay. But it is time to move on from that person, whoever they are. Now, if this is a family member and you're unable to completely let them go, obviously, then again, like I said earlier, you don't have to be in their presence 24/7, right? Also, optimism. You know, you are so close to manifesting one part of your dream. Don't quit before it gets here, okay? Because right now, you're kind of starting to think again about that particular dream. Maybe it's a house, maybe it's a car, maybe it's that off-grid living, you know, that we were talking about. And you're getting weird signs that are moving you in a direction. You know, you're doing the signs, but they're moving you in a direction that doesn't appear that that's what you're going towards. But believe it or not, you are. Okay. You may have been led to go and buy colored pens. Okay. And then you may have been led to go buy a pack of computer paper. I don't know where these things are coming from. Okay. Maybe you're buying those right now. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, this has nothing to do with off grid living. Okay. But one thing leads to another. And the way that they're saying that you know that is sit down and write something that you manifested or that you feel like is in your life and it makes you happy, and go backwards step by step and see if this happened, then this wouldn't have happened. If that wouldn't have happened, that wouldn't have happened. And go backwards till you get to like the beginning of that particular thing. That will help with your optimism. And again, breaking free, right? We got moving on, endings and beginnings. We've got letting it go. We've got breaking free. So you've got a lot of new trying to come in, but you're hanging on to that old. That's what they're saying. So make sure you let that go. Hopefully this resonated for you. If you'd like a one-to-one reading, because this was a general reading, you can go in the description box below and go ahead and book that reading with me. Otherwise, we will see you for your next collective reading. All right. Bye-bye.